On July 13, 1900, the final IC accident report was released by the acting General Superintendent of the IC, A.S. Sullivan. John M. Newberry was the flagman on the southbound engine number 83 that Jones hit. He was out that night to warn Jones. However, it is not clear if Jones did not see Newberry because of the fog, the speed of the train, or that Newberry was too far from the tracks to see him clearly, or that Jones had ignored that he was there. However, according to the testimony given at the hearing, Newberry claimed that he had gone out 3,000 feet, about the twice of the height of the Empire State Building, and placed warning torpedoes on the rail. He continued another 500 to 800 feet, where he stood to signal Jones of impending danger. According to the hearings of the official report, Webb did hear the torpedo explode as they neared the Vaughan station. He then walked out to the gangway on the engineer's side of the train to see the flagman with the red and white lights beside of the tracks, to which then he looked out of his vantage point from the left side of the train, because it was better. It was at this moment that Webb saw the lights from the caboose and warned Jones of the train on the tracks. It was Webb's testimony that Flagman Newberry was not where he said he was, because it would have been impossible to hit the torpedo, then see Newberry if he was where he said he was. It is also highly disputed that Jones would have ignored the flares, torpedoes, and flagmen there to warn him of impending danger ahead. However, the accident report does lay the blame of the accident upon Jones for not heeding the warnings of the flagman. Until the day he died, Webb continued to state that they had no time to stop the train, as Newberry was not in the position that he claimed that he was in. The following injuries were reported. Simon T. Webb, fireman, train number 1, body bruises. Mrs. W. E. Bordeaux, passenger, slight bruises. Mrs. W. M. Dido, passenger, slight bruises left knee and left hand. W. M. Miller, express messenger, injuries to back and left side, slight bruising. W. L. Whiteside, postal clerk, jarred. R. A. Ford, postal clerk, jarred. Cost of property damages in 1900. Engine number 382, $1,396.25. Mail car number 51, $610. Baggage car number 217, $105. Caboose number 98119, $430. IC box car 11380, $4,000. IC box car 24116, $55. The total property damage in 1900 was $2,996. An update indicated an additional $327.50 in property damage, another $102.56 in track damage, and $100 for freight, and $125 in wrecking expense. It took about 10 years for the imprint of the engine to leave the embankment where it had stopped. The outline of the headlight, spokes of the wheels, and boiler could be seen very clearly. Handcars were used for people who wanted to ride up to the scene to view the traces that were left. Because the corn was scattered everywhere, it grew for years in the surrounding fields around the wreck. Engine number 382 was brought to the Water Valley shop and rebuilt and put back into service. It ran the exact same run with a new engineer named Harry A. Dad Norton, even though the engine was renumbered several times to 212, 5012, and 2012. Death and misfortune seemed to follow it down the tracks. 0382 was involved in several accidents that took 6 lives. In January 1903, criminals caused the 382 to wreck, causing Engineer Norton's legs to be broken and he was severely scalded. His fireman died of his injuries 3 days later. In the month of September 1905, the 382 turned over in the Memphis South Yards. Because it was moving at a very slow rate of speed, Engineer Norton was uninjured in that accident. January 22, 1912. Engine 382 was involved in an accident that killed 5 railroad men and injured several others. The Seminole Limited No. 3, which had now been numbered to 2012 engine, ran into the rear of a passenger train going 50 miles per hour. The 2012 was standing still, taking on water, when it was struck. Those that were killed were J.T. Harriman, Sr., former president of the Illinois Central, F.O. Melcher, vice president of the Rock Island, E.B. Police, general solicitor, Eldridge E. Wright, attorney, son of the former Secretary of War, Luke E. Wright of Memphis, Payne, engineer of No. 3, Champlain, Illinois. The accident is called the Kinmedy wreck, as it happened near Kinmedy, Illinois. Engineer Stroud was at the wheel. The engine was retired in July 1935 with no further incidences reported. In 1921, engine number 638 was sold to the Mexican government and was still operational during the 1940s. We thank you for watching our videos on Casey Jones. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment below. Thank you.